Alright, Community Strength back again for another workout today. The workout today is going to consist of a 5-minute standing portion and a 5-minute ground portion. We're going to run through 10 total exercises twice, which is going to total out to about a 20-minute workout. It's going to be about a low to moderate workout intensity. During the standing portion, it's going to be mostly cardio with a little bit of leg strength, quad strength built in there, and when we're on the ground, it's going to be some mostly core and back stuff with a little bit of glutes thrown in there as well. All right, so get that started with a 5-minute warm-up. All right, so our first thing we're going to do today is we're going to start on the ground, and we're going to be doing cat camels for 1 minute. So for these, you're going to want to push your back up as far as you possibly can, getting a nice stretch, and then pulling it back down, making as much of an arch as you can in your back. And you're going to be cycling that for the next 40 seconds, pushing as far as you can, your mid-back into the air, pushing your shoulders forward, and then pulling your shoulders back at the bottom, squeezing your lower back, your upper back. This is really going to warm up our backs for what we're about to get into. In 15 seconds, we're going to be moving to just regular planks. These we're going to be doing on our knees since this is a warm-up. You can choose to either be on your knees like this with just your kneecaps touching the ground, or you can be in a more straight position like this. Yeah, like this. Whatever feels like you can hold it for a minute. If you want to make this more challenging, you can go up onto your hands and knees and make your body straight. But we're going to be keeping our knees on the ground for these next 40 seconds, squeezing our core as much as we can, holding this position. Because we're going to be using our core for the exercise that we are going to be starting at the end of this warm-up. Should be pulling your arms into your core while doing this. Really feel those abs tighten up right over your stomach. All right, we're going to take the next couple seconds to stand up, do another warm-out thing here. So for this, we're going to reach out to the side, reach out to the side, reach up in the air across our body, and do the same with the other arm. I'm going to be doing this for a minute, rotating. Sorry, my computer froze for a second there. I thought it was going to crash on me. Rotating your body, really warming up the sides of your body, your obliques, rolling those shoulders over as well. Be able to loosen them up a bit for the workout that we're about to get into. Maybe even moving your hips a little bit. Get those loosened up. These next 20 seconds. The next thing that we're going to be doing is full body extensions, so we're going to stay standing. And what we're going to want to do is in 10 seconds, you're going to want to bend over, reach down just a little bit till you feel a little bit of a stretch in the back of your hamstrings, and then reach up. We're going to be starting that now. Reach up just below your kneecaps, stretch up high into the air. Just below the kneecaps, up high into the air. A little bit of stretch in the hamstrings. Remember, we're not trying to stretch the hamstrings. You should just be able to feel them in the bottom of that. And we're not bending over crazy like this. You want to keep your back nice and flat throughout the whole movement. Next 30 seconds. You might be feeling this in your glutes, your hamstrings, maybe your mid-back, shoulders, arms. You can hold it at the top if you want to warm up your upper body a little bit more if you're feeling like it's not ready yet. And in 5 seconds, we're going to be going to fast feet. We're just going to be running as fast as we can in place. All right, here we go. I'm not going to run too fast because that glass on that stand there is going to fall over if I run really fast. But you're going to want to be keeping your toes up, hitting the ground as much as you possibly can. Next 40 seconds. And what this will do is it'll warm up our lower body and prepare us for the workout ahead. And in 30 seconds, we're going to start the workout. First thing that we're going to be doing is squat reaches. So what that looks like is you're going to be squatting down just a little bit, reaching up into the air one way, reaching up into the air the other way, and squatting in between each rep. We're going to be starting that in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do that. Do this. You should be feeling this in your back. So you reach across your body up into the air, pull your arms back down into your body, into your back. Dip just a little bit with your legs and go back up. You want to be making sure your knees go out over your toes when you're squatting down. We don't want to see those knees bend inwards or too far outwards. Just right over the toes is going to be perfect for us. Got 30 more seconds left of this, and then we're going to go into a high knees jog. I'll demonstrate that in a few seconds. Reaching up into the air. If it's feeling too easy, you can go a little faster if you feel like you got the movement down. All right. You guys keep, these next things are going to be high knees jog. So pulling your knees up as far as you possibly can with your abs and your hips. And we're going to be jogging the whole time. So, our good member Cody likes to say, marshmallow feet are sweet. I know he'd appreciate that I said that. I'm going to do this 35 more seconds. Pulling our knees up all the way. It's a little different than a regular jog. Regular jog, your knees would be down here. But for this, pulling our knees up for these last 20 seconds. And then in 10 seconds, we're going to be doing in-outs. So for that, we're going to move one foot in, move the other foot in, 1 foot out, other foot out. Start that in 2, 1. You can go as fast as you feel is comfortable and is safe. Don't want anyone falling over now. That wouldn't be good. We're here to raise that heart rate, not to hurt ourselves. You should stay on the ball of your feet or your toes the whole time. Just try and keep those feet alternating for these next 30 seconds. After this, we're going back into a squatting movement. We're going to be doing power jacks. You're pushing your knees out on this exercise and then pulling them back in with the outsides and insides of your legs. All right, this next one is power jacks, which we're going to start in 5 seconds. You're going to, it's like a regular jumping jack at the top. You go out and you squat, you come back in, and you have your hands above you, squat, hands above you, squat, hands above you. I just messed up. There we go. 40 seconds of this. You can go as low as you feel is comfortable. If it's too easy, you can go down lower. If it's too hard, go down, just like catch yourself a little bit, and then do it. No need to go down further than you feel. You're going to be able to maintain for these next 15 seconds. All right, and in 10 seconds, we're going to start backwards lunges, which you're just going to put one leg back, go down, come back up, and switch legs. We're going to start that now. Finishing up a little bit of quads. If you feel like this is too hard, you can go down about halfway come back up, make sure your knee doesn't touch the ground if it's too difficult. If it's too easy, you can reach back even further, get a little bit of stretch in the quad muscle right before you go down, and push yourself back up. But for most of us, we're going to be staying right here, just touching the ground with our back knee, 25 more seconds. And then in 20 seconds, we're going to take 15 seconds for us to get onto the ground, sitting on our butts. And we're going to start our ground portion. 2, 1. All right, take these 15 seconds to get yourself situated on butt. And we're going to be starting with spider hold rocks. So we're going to be on our hands and our knees, pull ourselves up a little bit. We're going to be rocking back and forth like this. Next minute. Catching yourself on each hand, moving back and forth. This isn't a great position for you to see me. Like this. Rocking back and forth, catching yourself on each arm. You don't want to be slamming all your weight down on each arm. That would be bad. Just gently rocking back and forth, controlling yourself the whole time for these next 30 seconds. You should be feeling this in the tops of the back parts of your arms. What's holding your upper body up at the moment. Might even be feeling this in your glutes. All right, in 10 seconds, we're going to be doing modified fly kicks. So we're going to be in a position on the ground, and we're going to be picking up one leg and moving it up and down like this, as if you're doing half a fly kick. We're going to do one side for 30 seconds, and then the other side for 30 seconds. Just keep it in this short range of motion here. Just up and down, really squeezing your abs and your hips. In 5 seconds, we're going to switch legs. All right, switch legs. Make sure your leg is straight the whole time. You're pulling with your abs and your hips. And then in 20 seconds, we're going to flip ourselves over and do some combat planks. All right, so in 10 seconds, we're going to be moving on to combat planks. What you're going to want to do is be on your hands and knees. You can move your knees out a little bit if it feels too easy. You want to come up and touch your shoulder on one side, rock, touch your shoulder on the other. We'll be doing this for 1 minute. Make sure you're stable on one arm before the other. This still feels too easy with your hips out here. With your legs this far back. You can go into a full-on high plank, and you can do combat planks like this. But for most of us, we're going to stay right here with our legs right under our hips and our arms right under our shoulders, tapping each shoulder as we rock back and forth. And then in 20 seconds, we're going to be moving on to leg raises, which is going to be in this position. And I'll demonstrate that now. We still got 10 seconds left on those combat planks. Oh, whoops, I don't know why I laid down. You're going to pick up one leg, you're going to raise it up, and we're going to be doing that for 30 seconds on one side, and then 30 seconds on the other. So pick one leg now, do this for 30 seconds, squeezing with your glutes at the top. Make sure your arms and your knees are right below your shoulders and your hips respectively. 10 more seconds on this side, and then we're going to switch to the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Same thing on this side. Squeezing at the top, and your glutes, and maybe even your low back. Slowly bringing it back down. Leg is straight the whole time. You're feeling this in your glutes and the back of your legs. 10 seconds left on that, and then we're going to move into a position on the ground to do Supermans. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Superman. They are, you're pulling your arms and your legs as high into the sky as you can, tightening up your upper back, making like a banana shape, as if it were facing towards the sky. Squeezing everything in the backside of your body at the top. We're going to do this for 40 more seconds, and then that's the end of our ground phase. We're going to take 15 seconds to go back up into the standing phase for our second round of this exercise, or of this workout. 20 more seconds. Squeezing at the top of each rep. You're feeling this in your shoulders and the muscles that line your spine all the way down, called the erector spinae. Back of your knees, your glutes, everything in your back. All right, take these 15 seconds to stand up. And we're going to be back into our standing/conditioning phase in 10 seconds. Remember, our first one is going to be squat reaches. So bend down a little bit, reach to one side, bend down, reach the other. And we're going to be starting that now. Reaching all the way across your body, feeling it in the sides of your body, known as your obliques. They're the muscle that rotates your body and keeps you stable. Thirty more seconds of this. Might be feeling it in your obliques, but you might also be feeling it in other places in your back. That's totally normal. Might even feel it in your shoulders or in your arms. This is really just to get us moving. Keep that heart rate up. That's what it's all about. As long as the heart is healthy, that's what really matters. The muscles that come with it are just bonus. 10 seconds. And then we're going to be moving back into our high knees jog. So in 5 seconds, we're going to start that. Remember, pull your knees up with each step. Feels too easy? Go faster, pull your knees up further. In general, just raise the intensity if it feels too easy. If it's too hard, you can go back to a jog. But for most of us, we stay right in the middle here in a intermediate paced high knees jog. 35 seconds. Almost 3/4 of the way done. Oh, boy, this is getting tough. This is my second workout out of the day. Me and my friend just did an intense deadlift workout, so my back is destroyed. All right, 5 seconds. You're gonna be going back to in-outs. 1 foot in, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot out. Pushing your knees out with each foot, staying on the ball of your foot the whole time. The next 50 seconds. We got it. Seconds left, and we're pulling out our knees with our glutes. When we're pushing our knees out to the wider position and pulling them in with the insides of our legs to touch the inside position. You might be feeling this in your ankle as well. That's totally normal. 10 seconds left, and then we're going to be moving in to power jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I explained these wrong. Last time we went through it, your hand should actually be above your head when you're in the bottom of the squat, not when you're at the top. That is my mistake. I take full responsibility for that. We're still doing the movement, just a little bit out of order, but it's okay. We fixed it now. 40 seconds left of this. pushing your knees out over your toes. So like I said before, 15 seconds left of this. And we're going to be moving into our backwards lunges again. So remember, that's one leg back, down till your knee touches the ground. Come back up, put your leg back to its original position. Same thing with the other side. One last minute of this, and then we're getting into our final ground portion. 3/4 of the way done. "40 seconds left, and then you get a 15-second break to go back onto the ground. "25 seconds left. Um, 20 seconds. Going to be going back into spider hold rocks. Boy, it is hot in this house. Even in the basement. 3, 2, 1. We got 15 seconds. Get ourselves situated on our butts again. For our spider hold rocks. Remember, holding ourselves on our hands and feet, rocking back and forth for this next minute. Ready? 1, go. Back and forth. Arms should be right below our shoulders. Feet should be right below our knees. Rocking back and forth, keeping ourselves nice and stable throughout the whole movement. Let's go. First exercise of the ground portion. That means 4 more exercises left in total. We got it. 30 seconds left. Feeling this in the backs of your arms. You're holding yourself up. Might be feeling this in your glutes as well. Keep your back nice and straight. We don't want any banana on us. Like a nice straight back, like a baguette. Man, I'm thinking about food. I must be hungry. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back into our modified fly kick. So lay down on the ground. Pick one foot. Raise it up into the air with your abs and your hips. 30 seconds on this. And then we're switching sides. Be feeling this in the top of your knee as well as in the hips and your abs. Keep your back flat against the floor. Otherwise, we'll only be feeling it in our legs. Creates bad posture. That's not good for us. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Ensure your body's even on both sides. 20 seconds left on this exercise, and then we're going to be moving into combat plank. So we're going to be flipping back over onto our hands and knees. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip ourselves over. Back onto our hands and knees. Rock side to side. Touch your shoulders. Keeping yourself nice and stable the whole time. Remember, if it's too easy, you can go into our knees back here. If that's still too easy, go up into our plank. You can stay right here for the next 40 seconds, though, that I'm going to be demonstrating. 2 exercises left after this. 25 seconds. Keep that back nice and straight. Knees below the hips, arms below the shoulders. 15 seconds. Make sure you're coming up, touching your shoulder with each rep. I don't want to see no half reps there. Unless if you're really starting to struggle. I want you to be pushing yourself. 2, 1. We're going to be in the leg raises. Make sure you have enough room behind you. Stick one leg out. Kick it up into the air. Slowly bring it back down. You're going to be doing that for 30 seconds on one side. And then we're going to switch after 30 seconds. That leg nice and straight. Squeezing your glutes at the top. Keeping your back straight as well with your arms below your shoulders. 5 seconds left on this side. 3, 2, 1, switch. Same thing on the other side. And then in 20 seconds, we're going to be on to our last workout, which puts us into our cool down. Almost there. Feeling the burn in those quads. Maybe even the back of that leg as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get yourself situated on the ground for our Supermans. Squeezing your back and your legs with each rep. Squeezing everything in your back, pulling yourself towards the sky. Should feel a little bit unnatural because you're used to curling up on your other side. All you who lay down in your bed, you might be used to this. Lay down in your bed this way, I mean. Obviously, we all lay down in our bed. 30 seconds left. It'd be a little weird if you didn't. Standing up in your bed, you might think you gone crazy. 20 seconds. Squeezing everything. Put everything you got into these next 15 seconds. Hold it at the top if it's feeling too easy. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. These 15 seconds, get back onto your hands and your knees. The end of our workout. Good job, everybody. It's going to take these next 3.5 minutes roughly to do some stretching for our cool down. First one we're going to be getting into is called the world's greatest stretch. So keep your leg out in front of you, hands right next to it. Push that other knee back and sink your hips down. We're going to be doing that for 15 more seconds on this side. And then we're going to be doing that for 15 seconds on the other side. Feeling a nice stretch all the way up your hips through your pelvis. Switch sides now. Keep that knee further back if you're not feeling it. You can really sink low. That's good. That means you've got good mobility in your hips. Hips are what usually tighten when we're sitting down in a chair all day, so it's good to stretch these out after a nice workout so they don't get any tighter. 5 seconds left. All right, I'm going to be moving into a child's pose here for 30 seconds. Get your knees below you there. Reach out with your hands. You can curl your back if you want. Pushing your hands out as far as you can, feeling that stretch in your back. 15 seconds left on this. Sinking your hips back, stretching your back out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, situate yourself on your butt. Put one knee in like this. We're going to be stretching our hamstring. Keep your toe pointed in the air. Reach out towards your toes. These next 30 seconds. It's okay if you can't touch your toes. Grab onto your knee as far as you can out. If it feels easier, you can lean into it a little bit. But we're going to want to keep that foot straight up in the air, pointed towards the ceiling. I don't want to see it coming in like this. I don't want to see your foot out like that. Straight up into the air. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Now I'm realizing that my timer is off by about 30 seconds, so it's probably going to ring in 45 seconds. Got 10 more seconds left in this, and then we're going to stand up. All right, stand yourselves up. You'll be doing quad stretch, so grab your ankle back here. Push your knee down as far as you can towards the ground and push your hips out. Should be feeling the stretch in the top of your knee, maybe in your hips. Try and keep your balance. If you can't, hold on to a partner maybe. Maybe they're having trouble keeping balance too. 4, 3, 2, 1. That means we're switching sides. That doesn't actually mean we're done. We're going to count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, really pushing now, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, whoops, fell over a little bit, 27, 28, 29, 30. Well, even though I was falling over there at the end. That's 30 seconds to stretch. Workout is over. I want to thank you all for coming. Yep, here's the overview of my workout. Here it is, all laid out like that, in case you wanted to see it. I thought the intensity for this one was pretty good. I feel like the cardio was a lot better. I feel like there was less strength movements, which I need to work on. I feel like the cardio was pretty good. Yeah. All right, I gotta go get showered up now because I got, in 4 hours time, I'm gonna be graduating. Finally. Here we go. Thank you for watching.